Hi everyone, and welcome to my March favorites. It's about almost mid-April by the time I'm filming this, but I hope it's not too late. I do have a list that I've been keeping track of, and I got it right here in my bullet journal. So I thought I would start with a couple of TV shows. The first one I've watched for a while, I think since it was on its second season. But I watched the show Nashville, and if you guys don't know what that is, basically it's sort of like a show about country music. It takes place in Nashville, surprise, surprise, and it is on its 6th season, I think, right now. But my mom has been watching it, and my dad's kind of joined in as well. So I've kind of been like catching it with them and watching it a lot of nights. I'm caught up. I am on the 6th season. It's sort of like on a hiatus right now, and it'll be back in June, I think. But it's so good. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. It's on the channel, on the CMT channel. And I know that you can watch it on Hulu. That's what we've been doing. And I've just really been enjoying watching it. I haven't seen... It's one of those shows that it's one of my favorite shows, but I don't think I've ever like gone back and rewatched it from the beginning. So a lot of the stuff that I'm watching with them, I'm like, oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Like a whole storyline. I just totally didn't remember it. So it's been really nice. It's like I'm rewatching it again for the first time. And I highly recommend that. If you like country music especially, definitely watch it. It's sort of like a drama, but all the characters are just phenomenal, and it's a really, really good show. The second show that I've been loving is very different from Nashville. It is The Hart of Dixie. Is my camera in focus? I think so. Hart of Dixie is on Netflix. It was on the CW when it was airing live. I think it ended in 2015. I don't know. I never watched it when it was on TV. But basically, Rachel Bilson is the main character, and her name is Zoe Hart, and she's a doctor that comes from New York into a small town in Alabama. It's very cheesy. It's very sort of like lighthearted, and it's like kind of dramatic, but it's just very lighthearted, and it's very good. I really like the characters. I think that for such like a corny kind of TV show, the storyline is actually really good. And how many seasons are there of it? 5 maybe? So what happened was I started watching it years ago, and it was like kind of like the show you watch before bed. Like it doesn't really draw you in as much as like wanting to watch like a million episodes in a row, but it's like, it's nice to watch. So I started a couple years ago, stopped, and then I started up again recently and finished, and when I caught up to it, I was devastated. Ooh, geez. I never thought that like that show would like mean so much to me and that I would actually really enjoy it in the end, and I loved it. And I was just really sad when it was over, and I miss it. So of course I've started it from the beginning, and I still watch it every night before I go to bed. But I really love that show. I wish that they had made more seasons of it. I started off watching it sort of thinking like, oh, it's like a little corny show that I can watch before bed. It's good, like not really attached to it. And then by the end I was like, I can't believe it's over. I'm so sad. It's such a good show. Anyways, I'll stop rambling about The Hart of Dixie, but if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend seeing it. Once I finished, I was like shoving it down everyone's throat that I knew. I keep telling Kia to watch it. I like am begging her to watch it. I think she'd actually really like it, but whatever. And my friend Leah has been watching it, and she's been really liking it. So I'm just saying, it's a good recommendation if you're looking for a show. The next item that I've been loving this month, I've actually used it before, but I started using it again. So if you saw one of my latest vlogs that I'm actually filming today, I usually use the It Cosmetics CC cream as sort of like a foundation CC cream that I just use as like the base of my makeup. So I mix with that, I mix the shades Light and Fair, and I've been using it for months now, enough for me to run out of one of them. So while I've kind of not been using that as much, I switched to something different. I've been using the L'Oreal Cushion foundation. Oh, True Match Lumi is what it's called. I've been using the shade C3. It's really hard because you buy this in like a pharmacy drugstore. Like I got this at CVS, so you can't really like match your shade with it. And this is like the closest you're gonna get to understanding what shade you are. I took the shade recommendation off of, I can't remember, was it Anna, the Anna edit, or was it Tanya Burr? I cannot remember who was using this. I want to say it was Anna. I don't remember. But anyways, I definitely was using, a couple years ago I had this, I was using the wrong shade. Like, it was way too dark for me. I ended up throwing it away because it was not true to my skin. So this one is way better. It actually really does match my skin. And what happens is it like has a mirror. It comes with a little cushion pad. I don't even use that, so I threw it away because it kept falling out every time I was opening it. I just use like a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I think is what it's called. And then like it's a cushion, you get your makeup out of it. I've been using this most days. It's sort of like a light to medium wear. I really enjoy it. I don't know if I'll repurchase it when I'm done, but for now, I'm loving it, so that's good. The next item that's on my list, I might have put in a favorites before. I really don't know, but I have used this product for a while, kind of put it to the back burner, wasn't using it a lot, and now I've been using it a lot more, and I'll sort of explain why. It's a Lush product. It is the R&B Hair Moisturizer. So I have a small container, and this is how much I've used. But I'll let you know something, that I've had this for definitely, oh geez, hello. I've had this for definitely over a year, and it's actually expired at this point, but I've just still been using it. It's not gonna go bad. If you don't know what this is, it's a hair moisturizer, which basically means that it's a leave-in conditioner. So I use this, you can use it on damp or dry hair, like after you get out of the shower, shampoo, condition your hair, kind of towel dry it, and then use this. I use it from like the ears down. It's very rich and moisture. I would never use it on my roots, but it has a base of oat milk, avocado butter, olive oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil. But what you can really smell in this is the orange flower and the jasmine. So that leaves like a total like kind of perfume scent in your hair. It smells so good. I love it. It smells like summer to me. But what I used this a while ago, and I don't know why I stopped using it. I think I was using too much of it, because when you use this, you need the tiniest amount. Like, take what you think you need and then subtract that in half, because cut that in half, because you really don't need a lot. I use like a pea-sized amount and work it through like the ears down, but more so on like the ends of my hair, and I really like it. I had been using it only on damp hair, but I've actually found that I prefer using it on dry hair. You do have to really work it through more so with dry hair, but it leaves my hair feeling a lot less frizzy and kind of keeps it in line more and more hydrated. Because what I have a favorites of a new conditioner that I've been using that I'll talk about, but I've sort of changed my hair routine to being less of like really heavy moisturizing shampoos and conditioners, and being a little bit more of brightening products, things that are a little bit more clarifying for shampoo and conditioner. And so to kind of give my hair the moisture that it does need still, I've been using this. And it's kind of helping me get through this product, because I do really like it. I don't need to repurchase it because I still have like more than half of it left. It is expired, but like whatever. I've just been using it. It's not bad to use. So yeah, I've definitely really been loving R&B. Probably using it most days, I would say. So the next thing that I've been loving is not, I don't have it in my hands. It's the Critical as Water album by Jeremy Loops. If you don't know who Jeremy Loops is, he is a South African musician who I got into by watching Ben Brown's vlogs. So Ben Brown is a YouTuber, photographer, sort of filmmaker, who's from England, and he lives in South Africa and was Jeremy's roommate. They actually just moved out of their house, so they have like separate places now, but they're really good friends, and Ben would like promote Jeremy's music in his videos, and that's how he sort of got into it. So Jeremy came out with an album, I want to say like a couple years ago. I've seen him twice, I think twice. But he just came out with a new album in March. I think it was like March 13th, and it's so good. All throughout March I've been listening to it. I'm still listening to it. I highly recommend it. It's very good. It's a very different music, I would say, from the like US. I don't know how to explain it really. It's a little bit folky. but very sort of upbeat sometimes. I really enjoyed his first album, and honestly for the last 2 years I've just been listening to that like non-stop. So for him to come out with new music was a really big deal, and I'm really enjoying it. It's very good. So yeah, I just listened to that like on Apple Music because that's how I listen to my music, but I think it's on Spotify actually too. So if you have that, give it a listen. Let me know how you like it because I am obsessed with his music. It's so good. So getting into my new hair care routine, this is the new conditioner that I've been using. So before, let me give you a little backstory. I was using the Lush Fairly Traded Honey shampoo and the American Cream conditioner from Lush. I kind of thought my hair was like really dry and really needed a lot of hydration with those two products. And to be honest, for a long time I loved it. I used that routine for almost, I think I would say actually over a year. And then I just got to the point where I felt like I was washing my hair way too much. I don't really like to wash my hair every day. So I started like feeling like I had to do that, and I was like, what's going on with these products? Is it not working very well? I don't know. So I kind of stopped using them and was thinking, what can I use differently now? I love, love, love the Lush Rehab shampoo. It is a little bit more pricier than their other shampoos, but I have like a little bit of that left. Didn't know if I wanted to buy that or a new shampoo. So what I ended up doing, long story short, I have a new shampoo that I actually just bought recently in April. So that might be my April favorites. Like, let's see if I like it. But in March, I switched my conditioner and I started using the Veganese conditioner from Lush, and I freaking love it so much. It's a lot lighter than American Cream was. It smells a little bit more like citrusy. It has tons of lavender in there, rosemary, seaweed, lemon oil, lemon juice. So it's really brightening, especially for blonde hair. It leaves my hair feeling so soft though. One of my biggest concerns with switching my conditioner was that American Cream has lanolin in it, which means it's not a vegan product, but that's not a concern to me. The lanolin actually really helps detangle my hair. So I was like really kind of nervous to keep that up. I thought it was gonna be really hard to brush my hair because my hair's really long, it tangles really easily, and I didn't want to have to like stand in the bathroom and brush my hair for 20 minutes when I got out of the shower. But actually this has been keeping my hair from tangling as well. It seriously leaves my hair really soft, and I love the smell of it. I love that it has lavender and rosemary in there because it's really good for your scalp, and I don't think with American Cream I was really conditioning like my scalp and the roots of my hair because I was like, this is a lot of moisture. I don't really want to like be adding that to like any of the oils that are up here. But with this I do. I massage it all over my head to the ends of my hair as well, and the lavender and the rosemary actually helps sort of balance natural oil production that's in your scalp, so it doesn't need me having to wash my hair all the time, which I'm really enjoying. So I absolutely love this. I'm about halfway done, I would say, with this bottle. I've now shaken it all up so you can't really tell. I have gotten a new shampoo, which if you saw on my Instagram story, I've revealed what that is, but we'll see if I'm enjoying it. I kind of tested a bunch through Lush, and we'll see if that's in my April favorites. Who knows? Guess you'll see next month. So I feel like I've kind of been rambling on for about 15 minutes, but I only have 2 products left. They're both very different, very unusual to what I would normally be talking about. I think there's only 2 Lush products in this whole favorites video, which is a first for me, I would say. But this is something different that I've been using. This is actually an essential oil. This is, hello. I wouldn't say, is this an essential oil? I don't know. It's castor oil. It's an emollient. I got this at Whole Foods. And what I've been doing with this actually is putting it on my eyebrows. And I would say in March I was using it very much like all the time. I think I probably got it like halfway through the month. In April I haven't really been so good about it, but I've been putting on my eyebrows to help them grow. Usually I just fill in my eyebrows with a powder, and I do that all the time. I did it this morning. I don't even know if you could tell in this lighting, but I've been leaving this on my eyebrows at night to sort of like hydrate them, and hopefully it'll help them grow. I don't know. I have like sort of spaces in my eyebrows. I don't know if you can even see. I don't know. Whatever. But anyways, I didn't expect this to be so like thick in consistency. It really comes out in like a sticky gel, and then you just like, I sort of like swipe it on my eyebrows, leave it I got this at Whole Foods. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say like almost $10. You need a tiny amount, so honestly this will probably last me forever. I'm not very educated as to why it helps your eyebrows grow, but maybe I'll find an article about that and link it below. But I don't know if it's been helping. I should probably get better at using it like more consistently, and then I'll be able to give you a straight answer as to if it's been working or not. But I've been liking this new part of my routine. So yeah, that's about it. Got one more thing left for you. So I feel like I don't usually have food in my hauls or favorites videos, but this month I have been loving, and I mean seriously loving, the Teddie's super chunky, only this one I like, all natural peanut butter. And I've been eating this probably almost every day. This is my third jar in a month. And what I do is for breakfast, I eat an apple, just like one apple with peanut butter. And I love it. I love the super chunky one. Liz likes just the smooth one, and I don't like that. It separates too much, and I don't like, and with natural peanut butters, you probably know, it completely like sort of separates with the oils in there. This one doesn't do that as much. It kind of holds it together. I don't know if it's the chunkiness that's holding it, but it's so good. And I eat it, like I said, every morning, cut up an apple. I use like a big heaping scoop of this, so that's why this is my third one that I've gone through, but it's really good and I'm really enjoying it. I'm probably still gonna keep enjoying it through April, but yeah, I really love this peanut butter. So that's all I have for you. That is my March favorites. It's a little bit of everything. I would say the thing I've been using the most consistently is probably the Veganese conditioner and the peanut butter. But if you guys try these things, let me know how you like them. Let me know what you've been loving during March. I realize also that I am posting this like midway through April, but bear with me. I do make my lists every month. It just depends on if I get around to making a video. I do have my list for April going, so I will have a video on that as well. Thank you for sticking with me for this sort of 18 minutes that I've been filming. But if you do like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I post vlogs, I post videos like this. I do have a new video coming soon, hopefully, that I'll film, which is like a Lush Empties haul, which is something that I've never done before. I'm very excited to film that. I have my list. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!